Welcome to my tutorial on how to solve a 4x4 Rubik's Cube, or Rubik's Revenge. Now, to do this, you're going to have a knowledge of how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, so that when I get to the last step, you'll already know what to do from there, with the exception of a few minor parodies that can happen, which I will show you how to fix. Okay. Let's get started. Now, like I said, you need to have a knowledge of how to solve a 3x3 to be able to solve 4x4. Now, if you listen to me and you do have a knowledge of how to solve a 3x3, the first middle should be pretty easy because you should already know the algorithms, just like that get it up there, such as the right inverted, right down. But anyway, yeah, the first middle should be pretty easy, even if you don't know how to do a 3x3. That should be easy for you. But once you have one middle done, you want to face it down, and we're going to solve the top. What you want to look for is any rows already done. I have one right here. So I'm going to pop that up, move the top side twice, and pop it back down so that yellow row will get up there. Now, I have no other rows on the sides. So I got to find the two yellows that I'm looking for. Right? One's right here, and one's right here. So what I want to do, I want to move so that they connect, sort of like that. So move around the thing. If you find them like this, move it up so that when you move it over like that, it'll match up in a row. Then we have a problem here. See, if you just did what you did with the other one, move it up and then move it back down, it's going to not be done. It's gonna bring this one back down. So what you want to do then, move the top twice so that when you move it up, you move the other yellow row down. So then you want to move it up, move the top twice, move it back down, just like that. And that should get that middle solved. Okay, now what you should have at this point in solving it is you should have the top and the bottom middles done. Okay, the next step is to solve one of the middles, I guess. And so you find one that has a lot done already, or the most. For example, this green side has 3 done already, so I'll do that middle. You find the last green piece, which is right here. And just like before, you move it, or you move this piece just by turning the row it's in, so that when you move this over, it'll match up just like that. Luckily for me, it's already in that position. So what I do, I move it in, move the row up, so that when I move it back, it'll go back in, just like that. Okay. When solving the 4x4 cube, you'll notice that it doesn't have any middle pieces, so you can't tell which side is which. So when solving it, unless you've memorized which sides go where, it's good to have a cube to relate to, so that you know which sides go where. Now I already know that white's on the bottom and yellow's on the top. So what I want to figure out is, since I have the green part done, what middles go next to it. This is green, so to the left of it is red. So I know that this side has to be red middle. So I will find if there are any rows, and there is one right here, which is conveniently already on the red side. I find another row right here. So I'm going to do what I did with the top, and I'm going to twist it just like that, so that when I move it up, move this twice, move it back down, it will bring that in without messing this up. So it's just like when you were working on getting the yellow up there. Same basic idea. Okay, now I go back to my cube to relate to, and I see that to the right of green is orange or pink on an E-Sheen cube versus a Rubik's. So I'm going to solve the pink side. Now I don't have another row here, I just have 2 pinks. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move, I'm going to pretend this is a row. So I'm going to move it just like that, as if this were a row and I was trying to match it up like you did with the top. So I move this up, move this twice, move it back down. You'll see now that you didn't mess any of that up, and you still have the pink over. So now, what I'm going to do is move this front side to wherever it needs to be so that when I move this in, it connects like that. So what I'm going to do, then I'm going to move it in, move this side up, so that when I move it back, it'll match up just like that. And then I seem to have all the middles done, so I'll check back on my cube and relate them, white and blue, to the left pink or orange, to the left green, to the left red. So yep, I have every side or middle done correctly.